Hello, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk a little about come here, contact sheets and why they could be useful to you. So stick around and let's get to it. Swig of tea first. So contact sheets then. So for me, I came to these about a year ago. I'd always used a flatbed scanner to scan my negatives, and it failed just after I bought a large format camera, no less. Not ideal. So yeah, what do you do when you've got rolls of film that you want to have a look at? Well, you can make a contact sheet. I'm sure many of you will be aware of what a contact sheet is and how they're made. This is not a video about how you would make one. There's plenty of videos out there that show that. It's really just to sort of discuss the benefits I've found from doing this, which have been many. First, really, for me, is exposure control. If you look at this particular sheet, you can see that I've obviously been overexposing a little bit, and that's something I would have not necessarily picked up very quickly with a flatbed scanner, because a lot of the time flatbed scanners have auto exposure correction built into them, so they will scan the picture and correct the exposure for you, so you may not ever notice that you've done that. And for me, obviously a lot of the time I don't use a meter. I just sort of have a guess. I know roughly how I use Sunny 16 and use it like that, and that's always worked quite well for me. But quite clearly, I'm overexposing in certain situations, so it's something that I can work on. Second benefit for me has been it's a really great way of reviewing your images really quickly. Let me just have a look at this one. I think let's do this one here. If I look through this sheet, and I'll try to put this on the screen so you can see it better, but there's a couple of images. There's an image here of a horse or a pony from the forest, and I've obviously cut its nose off, so I wouldn't bother enlarging that. It'd be a waste of time. This one here is a little better, so maybe I would spend a bit more time with that one. But straight away you can just go, yep, nope, that's not particularly interesting, and it's a very quick way of editing through your images, which is to me quite useful. Second or third benefit for me is the way you can you work a particular composition. I think this one here especially. These two images were taken at a beach very local to me, and as you can see, that these are groins, like sea defence type things, for those who don't know. And you can see that in this particular image I used the first groin as sort of the point of focus, but I didn't really think that worked. So by the time I get to this image here, I've used the top third of the image to sort of create the focus, which then I feel is a better composition. So again, it's a good way of just reviewing your images and seeing how you've worked a particular situation. Very useful. Lastly, I would say, and this is really more subjective than anything else, there's a real honesty to making them. I really like the way they look on a sheet of 8x10. It just looks really cool, and there is something very rewarding in that. You can see all your images in one go on one piece of paper, and it's great. So another benefit for me. That's really it for me. The only thing I would talk about is if you want to do any sort of reading on contact sheets, I'd highly recommend this book. It's a bit of a lump, but it's a great book. It touches on a lot of the things that we've talked about. It's a great read. Magnum Contact Sheets. If you haven't got a copy, get yourself one. I think it's in paperback now. It's a little cheaper. It's a great read. It's a great book. So that's pretty much it from me. If you've liked the video, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much.